Ever feel like life is just repeating? Wake up, work, get paid, repeat. Not terrible, not amazing, just steady. And somehow, that steady feeling quietly turns into something heavier over time. You get your salary, and for a moment, it feels good, like things are working out, like progress is happening. But that feeling, it never really lasts as long as you expect. Bills come in, subscriptions renew, random expenses appear, and suddenly that salary that felt big a few days ago feels just enough again, not growing, just surviving. And here's the weird part. You start adjusting your life around your salary, not your dreams, not your freedom, just whatever number hits your account each month. At some point, a quiet thought shows up. Wait, is this it? And you don't panic. You don't quit. You just sit with it. Because everything still looks fine from the outside. You're not miserable. That's the thing. You laugh with coworkers. You go out sometimes. Life isn't bad. And maybe that's why it's so hard to notice what's actually happening. Because the salary trap doesn't feel like a trap at first. It feels like stability. Like safety. And who doesn't want that, right? Then you get a raise. And for a moment, everything feels different. Like you've moved forward. Like you're winning the game. But slowly, your lifestyle rises with it. Slightly better food, slightly nicer things, maybe a few extra comforts. Nothing crazy, just small upgrades. And then one day, you check your account again. And somehow, it feels exactly the same as before. Wait, how did that even happen? You didn't get poorer. You didn't make bad decisions. You just adjusted. And that's the trap. It doesn't hit you hard. It slowly reshapes your expectations. Because now, your life depends on that salary. Not just physically, but mentally. It becomes your baseline, your comfort zone, your safety net. And every time you think about leaving, your brain instantly goes, but what about the money? And just like that, the idea disappears. You see people doing different things, starting businesses, traveling, taking risks, and part of you wonders, how are they not scared? But then another thought comes in. Maybe they just have more money. Maybe they're just different. And just like that, you stay where you are. And here's the scary part. You're not alone. Look around. So many people are in the same loop, quietly trading time for stability, day after day. You even see older coworkers, comfortable, experienced, still in the same cycle. And a small thought creeps in. Is that going to be me? And it's not about quitting everything or doing something extreme. It's just realizing that the trap exists in the first place. Because once you see it, you start asking different questions. Not just how much do I earn, but how much control do I actually have? How much of your time is truly yours? Not weekends, not after work, but actual, flexible, free time without conditions attached. And maybe the answer isn't to escape overnight. Maybe it's just to slowly shift your relationship with money and time. Learning something new, exploring small opportunities, testing ideas. Not quitting your job, but not fully depending on it either. Because the real shift isn't dramatic, it's quiet, It's the moment you realize your salary doesn't have to define your entire life. And slowly, that feeling changes from stuck to aware, and awareness is where everything starts to move. You don't need to rush. You don't need to panic. You just need to stop running on autopilot for a moment. Because the trap only works when you don't notice it. The moment you do, it starts losing its grip, little by little.